right, man. Let's be short and simple and sweet right here. Watching women tell y'all the code word for uh women not really wanting a serious relationship. And I mean, let's just get into it, man. So let's not waste no time on the grind. Let's let baby girl shine. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about this topic in a second. So there you go.
We tell you guys we just want to have fun. You guys don't believe us.
I do.
It's like a challenge for you guys.
Ain't no challenge for me. It's not no challenge for me. You tell me you just want to have fun, I'm gonna take you all the way serious because I understand where you at and I respect where you at. So I'm not even finna do that because now I'm just setting myself up for failure. I'm not even about to do that. No. So you tell me you just want to have fun, cool. We're gonna have fun together on our little time. And that probably be the only time we have fun together just because I know you want to have fun.
Oh no, it could be one of those I just want to have fun situations, but hey, let's go to the movies here and there, Yeah, be friends. When we tell you,
dude, check this out. You see how she glossed over what he said? I know you want to have fun with other people. I'm gonna tell you this, dog, about, and this can just be, this is just a clip that they got a segment, but you run across these girls more often than not. And this is why on the Patreon I tell guys not to box yourself in. It's the only link in the description, get the Patreon. Because when you go on a date and a woman be like, well, what you looking for? You can just box yourself in. Well, I'm looking for a relationship. Nah, she just want to have fun. Or she might say, I want to have fun. It's another one they use. It's other than fun. I really can't think about it. I had it on my mind. I back in the day I just want to kick it. I want to chill, or I'm not looking for nothing serious. That's a little bit more the blunt way to put it. I just, I want to have fun is really the code word for I want to be a hoe. But you notice how she glassed over the fact, like he said, that I just know you want to see other people. See, women try to use women logic while talking to men. And you heard she say how the guys be like, well, they don't take you serious. No, women don't take you serious. When you tell a woman like I ain't really looking for nothing serious, it's a challenge to them to lock you down into something serious. That's their challenge. And women women, you gotta keep them in the chase position. You notice how he said any other man? Oh yeah. No guy is saying, okay, I'm gonna lock her down. Like, no, like only time they probably saying that is guys that's sexually driven and she got some good sex. That's it. But any average guy, I said any, guy that's been around the block or got some motion going, dog, he just gonna put her in a rotation. He just gonna no guy's gonna try to seriously lock this woman down after she said that. You putting her in the bird category. That's a fact. You just like, all right, I'm about to spin her. And and when she said, I know I was saying, excuse me, I'm trying to be all over the place. Like, what do you respond to when a girl, you probably want to know, what do you say? You keep a generic answer amongst this. This is how you answer. I know a lot of guys are like, well, nobody ever showed me how to date. Well, really, it's up to you and your homeboys. What he went through, what your cousin went through. They supposed to try to just take the experiences and you pick what you can. But most people got to learn as they go. And you basically be like, I'm just, pretty much, looking for friends is another one. I'm just looking for friends. That's another one. I'm just looking for friends. And if it builds into something or manifests into something, greater, then I'm down for that too. It's a generic answer. However your answer is amongst that, that's the answer you go with as a guy. As a guy, that's your answer. Right now, I'm just looking for friends, and hopefully, if we click and we become friends, or we like each other, it can grow into something more. And it could. It's not. You're not lying. You know what I'm saying? And if she presents herself that way, y'all end up spending more time than y'all thought y'all would together, and it click. That's what it is. You don't want to let a good potential girlfriend go. Not for a woman, that can't be your answer. If that's not what you're looking for, if you looking for, it's no shame. Well, I'm intentionally dating. I'm looking for a boyfriend. That's really what guys want to hear. Right? But at the same time, be honest. If you just want to kick it, we can kick it. But the thing about it is, once you become that fun girl, it's hard to get out that fun zone. So you put yourself in the fun zone. Now, y'all might be kicking it hard. Y'all might go out 6 months straight. Every weekend, we all kicking it every week, and it feel like an actual relationship. Y'all seeing each other, It feels like something real in a woman's mind. Then she believes it's real even without y'all making it official. And then she catch you at the Piggly Wiggly with Shirley and she flip out. And you like, damn, why was you flipping out? You just wanted to have fun. But in her mind, y'all just been so deep in. Now she wanted commitment. It's hard to go from that fun zone. Now, once you put yourself there, it's different from getting placed there a little bit. Kind of the same. I think if you put yourself there and you prove yourself worthy and, you ain't getting no STDs, STIs, and, then maybe you can build yourself up to that. And most hoes, hoes do build again, come back. You see it all the time, right? In Hollywood, in the music entertainment industry. But when you get placed there, it's really no return. So you be like, how you get placed there? We did the video about the brother who said about last week, depending on how I dropped the video, I should drop it this week, this video. He was saying that a lot of times women be running their mouth and they get so comfortable like they talking to their homegirls. I'm paraphrasing. They say something and the guy demote them with a stoic look, without, letting you know you got demoted. You're demoting yourself here, but sometimes she's, demoting herself. She's putting herself in the category, but sometimes she may say something and be like, well, I only been with 20 guys, or I only got 30 bodies, or or I had a train run ran on me once. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Something amongst those lines, or I don't believe in 50-50. I think, it's something a little bit more softer. I believe my husband got to pay for everything and I'm gonna sit at home with maids and wait. You like, oh, okay, this bitch is delusional. No, thank you. So I'm probably gonna have fun with her. I got to the point where it wasn't worth the fun. Once they said something like this, I just know I didn't want to see them no more. So I didn't want to sleep with them no more. I'm like, I'm good, bro. Like, this would be the one I get stuck with for life. This would be the crazy baby mama, or the craziest. So I started to be realistic, like a little bit more realistic and hard on how I looked at it. Some girls, like when you're young, some girls you be like, okay, I don't see no future with her. I'll just sleep with her. But I've seen so many people that be the one girl that's ovulating, or that be the one girl that they get pregnant and they stuck with for life. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen for me. But she put her, when they use fun, or let's just be friends, or I just want to kick it, or I just, when you see that, most men are like, cool. Even the men that's intentionally dating for a wife, they're like, shit, I'll just have her in the bullpen. I'll just have her in the clip. I'll just have her in the one in the chamber. That's it. Ain't no man fighting that. Now, if the loving is good, like really, really good, and she do some superhuman shit, then somebody that's lesser experienced is gonna be like, all right. But if she come in and she also checking all the boxes, you like, damn, then you like, excuse, you like, why not? Why can't we make this work? And then maybe she like, okay, let's make it work. And then you're gonna find out why it don't work. But the vast majority of men that she looking for that's in that category is gonna be perfectly fine with that arrangement. They had their cake and eat it too. And then at one point she gonna want something serious, right? She gonna be like, I can't fuck with you no more because you don't want nothing serious, and rightfully so. You ain't gonna take her serious. She gonna find somebody else, but then guess what? When she find that sucker or that guy, he ain't you. She gonna call you when she get mad. She gonna call you when she get mad at him, and you still gonna be sleeping with her. That's why it's so hard for when body count comes into play with women, where guys they didn't really pair bonded with like that. They always gonna revert back to that's what women say. And I talked about the women that said on social media, on Facebook, that said we all got that one person that we'll drop any and everybody for. No, men don't think like that. Women do. So you always got to remember that the older the woman, the more of those guys they got. You know what I'm saying? The more of those drunk tests she got, I'm sorry, babe, come back. And a lot of them women going to pick up and go back for their baby daddy, go back for that next dude. So she has to be careful when she put herself in the fun girl category, is that what if you pair bond with this guy and then you can't pair bond with another guy? So when he make you mad, are you really thinking about him? Because the human brain is toxic. A lot of times this thing, it loves toxicity. Even though this is the guy that gave everything you want, you always thinking about, oh man, I wish it would have worked with him. Even if it would have worked for him, you probably wouldn't have been loyal to him, because it's just how the brain works. So that's the thing about it. These girls are like, a lot of y'all talk yourself out of this. So this guys is probably watching this say it doesn't exist. Yes, it does. You can literally tell a girl, I'm just chilling right now. I'm looking for fun. In they mind, you're a project. You're a project. Okay, maybe I can change his mind. Maybe if I suck him good enough, I do everything good enough for him, he'll change his mind. And possibly, man, it can be that simple. You know? But when they put you in, they put themselves in those categories, like a lot of y'all stop it. They want the relationship, they don't want to do the work. Women are lazy. They feel like, oh, I'm sacrificing my career, I'm sacrificing my life if I have kids, and then they want kids, and then it's like, and then their career, they don't have no money saved. They still broke. They still lonely. They still unfulfilled. Your career is not your purpose as a woman. That's what they don't understand. That's not your purpose. So they want the career. They had a career, still be in debt. They go get all these homes. They don't know the interest rate jump up. They don't know the point of having a man, because the man can fix all the rinky dink stuff. That's the rinky dink things that if you don't fix, they turn to major things. You buy a house, you buy a home. What you buying a house for? It ain't a home. You don't have kids. You buying this home and you can't keep up on the bills. You don't have kids. That's what you buy a home for. You buy a home for a family. That's why most single men don't have homes. You buy it for a family. If it's just me, then what I need all this extra space for? Why I need all this extra heat and extra? If I buy a home, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna rent it out. But like I said before, women, I know a lot of guys like, oh, this don't never happen. It don't happen because you talk yourself out of it. That's how you answer that question. Like, what you looking for? I ain't, I'm looking just for friends right now. Just hope maybe if we, maybe something more. She'd be like, well, I'm intentionally dating, and you'd be like, I guess you clearly didn't hear what I said. I said, I'm looking for, if we click, then I'm willing to do something more serious. Okay, okay. That's how you do. That's how you play that. You just learn this by trials and tribulations, bro. By dating. You learn to look for the red flags as well as the yellow flags and the green flags. The yellow flags are the, you know what I'm saying? You look for green flags too. All the things that girls want to do when they really, really like you, despite what she's saying, if she coming over your house and she asking to see you all the time, she cooking, she want to cook you food, she want to clean your house, she want to be with you all the time, she love activities, doing stuff with you. You ain't got to ask her to suck your shit. She all doing all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? She making sure you good, taking care of you. Might need toilet tissue, may need this. She making sure that's good. You know what I'm saying? It's not self-centered. It's just for this particular girl, she don't want to put her career on the back burner. It ain't always about just taking a bunch of dick or just seeing who got the best sex. So for her, it's probably about her career. Because when you career driven, and I tell you this, man, that's why one of the things you see that shift when you go through your teens to your 20s into your 30s, and then you get to your mid, you see that shift, like, man, it's really rotating girls, rotate for her or dealing with different dudes. You ain't got time for that. Your energy level is up and down, especially if you're a working man, you work out, you stay in motion, you got this, that, need 2 or 3 incomes to stay afloat right now. You're a working woman. You really can't be tossing up 2 or 3 dudes or 2 or 3 women. You can't be in and out the clubs like that. Every now and again, you get a chance to decompress and go to the cigar lounge, go to the bar. But for the most part, life be lifing. So you really don't, when you productive, you really don't got a chance. It's hard to rotate them. It's hard to have one. So her purpose is probably just not sleeping. So I just don't want the commitment. I want the good part. I don't want to do the relationship. But after a while, if that man good enough, she want the relationship. And that's where it become problem. And like I said, she see you at the Piggly Wiggly with Shirley. Now she want to fight Shirley because in her mind, she made up that y'all was together, even though she put herself in the fun zone. So that's the problem. Women is going off actions in this situation. You treat me like a queen. You didn't met my mama. You didn't came for Thanksgiving. We didn't met each other parents, or it can get that deep, but y'all can just be casually together. What's that song? That movie with Justin Timberlake and Miley Kunis, whatever, who married to Ashton Kid, Friends with Benefits. It can get that deep. But the minute she see you with somebody else, it's like it's ready to flip out. Most niggas, but all right, I knew what it was when I signed up for it. They see things logical in reality. Most women, they think, they think like that. So I just thought it was a good little clip. I had this in the chamber and I forgot I had it. So a short little clip, man, but so much meaningful things and so much game that could be learned from this clip. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the love and support. Hit the link in the description. You can check me out on the Patreon. Something I got going on this channel. Yeah, join the Patreon, man. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. That's where the real channel go at. When I stop doing the channel, I start producing on the Patreon. So hit the link in the description. Check it out. I appreciate the love and support. Peace.